welcome back to Spekd. Today we're going to be opening up Warhammer Conquest issue number 35. I've been waiting for this one. Let's get it open. Okay, as always, let's start off by having a look at the sprue. And you can see there, some look over. That's looking nice. Yep, enough details, no damage on that side. Let's have a look on this side, and it's all good. Okay, so we've hit 35 issues, no problem so far. And you know what's going to happen with the next issue. We've got our base to hand and a character base there, and that's looking all good. So I'll put that together and we'll see how that looks in a bit. Okay, so let's make a start. So magazine, what can I say, the Chaplain. Definitely a force multiplier, absolutely amazing, and I'm looking forward to see the lore and history of this character. And you know, I'm looking at design here, looking at the subtle colours, rock bases, little touch of greenery for colour. You know, nice combo there, really clean. It's really nice. I like that. Let's just hope the artwork inside matches. Okay, so the price is still the same. 35th issue. We're going to see the war gear. Oh, so we're going to get like the war gear section. We'll get to see the weaponry. We're going to get to see the history, and the Raven Guard go to war. So we're going to get some battle info. So let's open up and have a look. So we have our Chaplains, information, Primaris, Age of the Imperium, Litany of Hatred. Oh, this is the stuff right here. That's what I need to know. Primaris builds, painting, and battle plans and missions. Okay, so let's have a look here. So we have information on the Chaplains, and the artwork is a lot better than last time. We're getting to see the battlefield role, what they do, and it's really weird to think of these guys as almost like spiritual advisors, considering how the Emperor has like eliminated all religion, and this is more about the zealotry, and almost in the sense that the way the Astartes fight, the patterns, routines, the stories they tell, that's like a religion unto itself, like the legends and the stories. I'm sure these guys are just reminded of what each Astartes time and time again. You know, it's awesome. Sorry, getting carried away there. So we have a look here, got some history. Yeah, okay. It's talking about the placement of the Chaplain, where they are, where they stand. You know, the sanctity of the role. This is like uncorruptible characters. And there's a lot to be said about that. Oh, and here's a war gear. Okay, so the skeletal armor. I've always wondered about that, like how that functions. Why is that so important? I mean, obviously it's a standard of office, you know, but how does that function? Does it have any special effects? Let's have a look at that. Okay, so the skeletal armor. So it's crafted, ancient symbol of death. Since Horus Heresy, skull symbol has come to represent the sacrifice of the Emperor on behalf of mankind. The Chaplain's armor is often adorned with bones and other skeletal details, rendering them more intimidating. Oh, so it's almost like the Reavers, in effect. The Crozius there, Crozius Arcanum, Rosarius for the invulnerability, Holy Requeries, Book of Litanies, and the Absorber pistols. Now, I didn't actually realise until I started playing the game recently, the Absolver pistols are actually different to standard pistols. I've been using, whenever I played, like just normal pistol profiles without actually realising that, and that's just great. I'm going to enjoy that later. Age of Imperium, so we're getting some history here. It's related from the Horus Heresy onwards, what's been happening in between. Which is great. You can see some traitor guard there, it's looking really nice. Lovely and clean. I'll get to read that up later. Ooh, the Great Rift. This is where we are now. So it's really good. So if you're just not coming on board, or you know, you've seen your buddies' magazines, you're like, oh well, you know, let's have a look. Or your friend says to you, hey, what are you doing there? What's it about? You can hand them this little bit. Be like, yeah, this is currently what we're fighting for. I had a friend of mine ask me, you know, seen the models, they love the models, they love what they look like, and they say, you know, so what are they all fighting about? And then that's where you take in a deep breath and go, well, okay. So we've got the Litanies of Hate there. And this is Hatred. And it's kind of a short story there to give you kind of more narrative understanding of the Chaplain. Now, White Dwarf, gave away a copy of like an excerpt from a brother's confession, which has a chaplain in it and the apothecary. And that was about, I think it's 2 months ago, and I got mine from Darksphere. So thank you very much. I think that they kind of preempted these magazines which are coming out, because I know they changed the original order that these magazines were going to come out. So I don't know if that was a change to that or whatever it was, but whatever it is a smart idea. So the build here, clippers, glue, you're going to need them. Just make sure that you remember to file off your little nubbins that stop the things from sticking together, or otherwise you have these wonderful gaps. Painting, this should be really straightforward. Paint section should be black. They've gone for red there, and with that red he looks more like he's from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I mean, look at that, he looks like a Mechanicus character. Yeah, okay. No, I definitely won't be doing that. I'll be painting mine totally different. Even though it should be for Blood Angels, I'll just paint mine universally, because I believe a chaplain representing the Emperor should be for everyone. So I'll sort that out. Yeah, see, they've gone for the blue there. I'm just going to leave mine black. Yeah, so let's have a look. Picking out, not bad. Okay. Well, maybe they'll show you how to deal with these a little bit more. But you're going to have to put some text on there, otherwise it's going to look really plain. And I'll try to put text on mine where I can. It takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth the payoff. So let's move on to Sacred Defense, and this is a campaign which has been continued. And if Games Workshop released something like this maybe once a month, just for normal play, I think this would be brilliant. And this is one of those hidden value things in here. Definitely play the campaign. It's well worth doing. So you've got Defend the Shrine. It's there, the Space Marine forces around the shrine of the Osmir, outnumbered and outflanked. Their only hope is to hold their position and wait until reinforcements realign. I don't need to go through all that. When it came to the chaplain, I wanted to make him very ominous, very intimidating. You know, even that character that Space Marine would think about twice of kind of belittling or speaking down to in any way. I wanted to make sure that I could use a character in multiple different armies, so not just one. And the easiest way of doing that, and the most simple way, was just to paint him all black. But then, rather than pick out certain areas to make it black with a touch of blue or black with a touch of grey, I wanted to keep it all black, just to give to the intensity and gravity of the character. I made sure that his purity seals and his litanies were very clear, or the best that I could make at the moment, because since my little one's painting, I've had to improve. And I think they came out very well, and I'm happy with that. I'm ready to get them on the battle table. The model looks like, as you can see, I took a lot of time on just basically bringing out the details on the parchment. As I said, since my little one has painted the rhino, I thought I better start increasing my game, because by the time she gets anywhere near my age, she's going to be, if she continues, an extremely good painter, or maybe just uses contrast paints, although not too bad, I'm just saying. Talking of paints, we have our 3 paints for next mission. So we've got our top up of Morcrag blue. I've got so much of that, I don't even use it. I'll just use it for terrain. And talking of terrain, we have more terrain, which is a copy of the previous one that we had. It just takes a few minutes to sponge paint. Our prices are still the same there. I was hoping to see the US price on there. That'd be fantastic, as I know a few people have been looking for that. So that again has been quite a good issue. I think it's actually a lot better than the last one. The last one left me feeling kind of a bit of a way, as I didn't get much history or much info, but in this one I've got my battle info and I've got like my weapon loadouts, and I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, before I continue on, this has been Spekd. I've enjoyed my time, I hope you've enjoyed yours. I'll catch you again soon. PC out.